Can you imagine Emma Raducanu and Carlos Alcaraz playing together at the US Open? Well, it's not a dream or a rumor, it's reality. Two of the most charismatic young players on the tour are preparing for a very special adventure at the most iconic tournament in the United States. Meanwhile, Raducanu's performance has been so impressive that even Alcaraz himself is amazed. Emma has been on fire during the hard court swing, just ahead of her much-anticipated debut in mixed doubles with the Mercian star. What does this mean for their careers, and what can we expect from this explosive pairing in New York? Let's find out. Emma Raducanu has reignited the spotlight on the women's tour with a spectacular level in Washington. After weeks of intense training, her game now shows renewed solidity, as demonstrated by her authoritative win over Naomi Osaka. It wasn't just a high-profile victory, it was a clear message to the circuit: Raducanu is ready to compete at the highest level. That win, combined with her growing confidence, makes her a serious threat on the US swing. As she advances to the semifinals, everything indicates her preparation for the US Open is on the right track. Carlos Alcaraz, on the other hand, is taking a different approach to this swing. He chose to skip Toronto to recharge, knowing his real targets are Cincinnati and, above all, New York. The young Mercian has unfinished business in the latter part of the season, where he hasn't performed as well as expected. That's why this year, he plans to change that narrative and arrive at the US Open not only as a favorite in singles but also with a curious and exciting challenge, playing mixed doubles alongside Emma Raducanu. Yes, that's the new adventure he has in mind. This year, the US Open has shaken up its calendar and format. What used to be a simple exhibition is now an official mixed doubles tournament featuring top stars. It's a bet on entertainment and innovation that has generated huge anticipation among fans. And among all the confirmed pairs, the most anticipated by far is Raducanu and Alcaraz. Not only because of what they bring to the court, but also the chemistry they radiate off it. Both are young, charismatic, and extremely talented, a combination that excites. While Raducanu climbs in Washington, her game sharpens with every point. Against Osaka, she showed notable focus, capitalizing on her opponent's errors without losing composure. Her serve has improved, her defense is consistent, and most importantly, she exudes confidence. This week, she has gone from promise to contender. Her next test will be Maria Sakkari, a tough but beatable rival at this moment. If she gets past her, Raducanu will head to the US Open not only in top form but with sky-high morale, something her partner Alcaraz surely observes with admiration. Behind every victory, there's a process. For Raducanu, that has meant adapting, training, and mentally recovering. After her breakthrough in 2021 and the ups and downs that followed, her return to the elite hasn't been easy. But now, with positive results and a future full of opportunity, she seems to have found her best version again. In that context, the project of playing with Alcaraz isn't just a simple experiment, it's part of a new stage of consolidation. At the same time, the Mercian watches from a distance and is likely motivated. Seeing Emma's level might be just what he needs to tackle what lies ahead. Alcaraz is an explosive, creative player with outstanding court sense. Raducanu, on the other hand, is methodical, solid from the baseline, and mentally strong when in form. In mixed doubles, these qualities could complement each other perfectly. Moreover, the shared experience can benefit both, not only on the court but in their development as complete athletes. For Carlos, who continues to chase the top of the rankings, this alternative competition could also be a way to take the pressure off and enjoy the game. And for Emma, a chance to shine on center stage once more. What's most interesting about this pair isn't just their talent, but how the timing has aligned for them to connect at this stage. Both young, with Grand Slams in their trophy cabinets, they have enormous potential and massive fan bases. Together, they could boost interest in mixed doubles like no other pair has before. The US Open organizers know this and have fully backed the initiative. It won't be an exhibition, it'll be a real competition, with ranking points, prize money, and pride on the line. Their debut could be one of the tournament's most viral moments. Tactically, their game could produce spectacular moments. Alcaraz's power combined with Raducanu's counter-punching abilities is a dangerous formula for any opponent. Both are quick, read the game well, and know how to finish points at the net when needed. Plus, the novelty of the format could work in their favor, as they have no title to defend or clear expectations. They're going all in to win, but also to enjoy themselves, test new dynamics, and show a different side of pro tennis. That freshness could be their best weapon. On the media front, this pairing has been a sensation. Social media exploded when their partnership was confirmed. In a sport where stars often go it alone, seeing two young icons share the court creates a unique connection with fans. The narrative of a joint adventure has captured the attention of both fans and experts. Alcaraz himself has publicly shown excitement, saying he's impressed with Emma's level and that it'll be a lot of fun to play with her. Words that confirm there's mutual admiration. The truth is that Raducanu has taken a big step forward at just the right time. Her win over Osaka was a statement, and if she maintains that level, she'll arrive at the US Open as both a singles threat and a mixed doubles star. Add the Alcaraz factor to the mix, and expectations skyrocket. They won't just compete, they could be protagonists. Each of their matches will be an event in itself. Fans won't just want to see great tennis, they want to see how they connect, how they communicate, how they celebrate points. The show is guaranteed. Beyond the result, what this duo represents is a symbol of a new era in tennis. An era where collaboration, versatility, and charisma count as much as titles. Raducanu and Alcaraz, with their youthful energy and ambition, embody that spirit. The mixed doubles tournament won't be just another item on the calendar. It'll be a window to connect with new audiences, to humanize the stars, and to explore fresh dynamics on the tour. Whether they win or not, they've already achieved something bigger, winning the hearts of the public. Is there something more than just tennis between Emma Raducanu and Carlos Alcaraz? That's the question many have been asking since their joint participation in the US Open mixed doubles was announced. The looks, the gestures, and the chemistry between them have sparked rumors that go far beyond the court. Today we tell you what's known, what's suspected, and what could be starting between two of the most charismatic young stars in tennis today. It all began as a simple sporting collaboration. The US Open mixed doubles tournament was the perfect stage for Raducanu and Alcaraz to team up, but ever since their participation was announced, the spotlight hasn't left them. While both have remained professional, their connection during interviews and training sessions has caught attention. On social media, fans analyze every glance and smile. There's no official confirmation of anything, but the energy between them is undeniable. Emma Raducanu has said she's excited to play with Carlos, while Alcaraz has said he's impressed by the British player's level and attitude. Their words are respectful, but the subtext has fueled the narrative. Both are young, successful, and single, and now they share training, travel, and a common goal. The connection seems natural, and while it could just be a great friendship, some believe this adventure might go from mixed doubles to romance off the court. The announcement of their participation as a mixed doubles team at the US Open was the spark that lit the phenomenon. Suddenly, it wasn't just about their tennis, but about their dynamic together. Shared training, laughter between matches, and mutual declarations of admiration have solidified a powerful image, that of two young people who not only dominate the court but the media stage as well. Brands have already taken note, and it's not far-fetched to think they could soon appear in campaigns together. Sport, fashion, and fame collide in this explosive combo. What Raducanu and Alcaraz are building goes beyond a one-off collaboration. They represent the future of tennis, but also a new way to connect with audiences. Together, they transmit values of effort, authenticity, and freshness that many have been waiting for in the tour. As they prepare to make history in New York, the world watches. Not just as tennis players, but as a duo already setting trends. Carlos Alcaraz won't play in Canada due to muscle issues. Physical problems forced Carlos Alcaraz to withdraw from the Canadian Masters 1000 tournament. Carlos Alcaraz, the Mercian who has dazzled with his game and energy throughout much of the year, announced his withdrawal from the Masters 1000 in Toronto. The Spaniard's decision, motivated by the need to recover physically and mentally, leaves his Canadian fans longing to see him on court. The demands of professional tennis are relentless, and Alcaraz has felt it firsthand. After several consecutive weeks of intense competition, Carlitos decided to take a break to protect his health, announcing his absence from the imminent Masters 1000 in Canada. After many consecutive weeks of competition without rest, I won't be able to play in Toronto this year, said the Spaniard, making it clear that the accumulation of matches has taken its toll. The main reason for his withdrawal is minor muscle issues and the need for recovery. I have some minor muscular problems and need to recover physically and mentally for what's coming. The absence of the current world number 2 is a big blow for the Masters 1000 in Toronto, which was counting on the charismatic player's presence. I'm very sorry for the tournament and my fans in Canada, Alcaraz expressed, but he also left a promise for the future: see you next year. When is Carlos Alcaraz's next match? His debut at the ATP Cincinnati 2025. The Mercian takes a few days off after Wimbledon and prepares for the decisive summer stretch, Cincinnati and the 2025 US Open. After his recent loss in the Wimbledon final to Sinner, Alcaraz has opted to prioritize his physical and mental recovery, skipping a tournament that historically hasn't been favorable for him. A modest record at the Toronto ATP, the Canadian Masters 1000, held this year from July 27 to August 7, has never been particularly kind to the Spanish player. In 2022, he lost the final to Tommy Paul, who eliminated him again in the 2023 quarterfinals. In 2024, he had already skipped the event due to the physical toll of a demanding season, marked by the Olympic Games. The US Open, the top priority. Beyond the Masters 1000, all eyes are on the US Open, where Carlos Alcaraz wants to reclaim glory. The New York tournament holds special emotional significance for him, as it was where he won his first Grand Slam title. Moreover, the fast court conditions and electric atmosphere usually amplify his offensive style and ability to connect with the crowd. After a season marked by ups and downs, with major titles but also unexpected losses, the Spaniard arrives hungry for redemption after falling short in the Wimbledon final. His goal: to end the summer with another Grand Slam in his collection.